and I am going to be doing a upper body workout. Tuesdays, Thursdays are upper body. They are for my program. However, lost I lost my warm up. I thought I printed it and I didn't, and because we already started the live stream, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it real quick for my video YouTube for a little. I put that video because she has big music. She has a really good playlist. So I will apologize for the noise outside. The apartment complex is cleaning outside. But yeah, we're gonna have a cool music in the background and I'm gonna be doing my workouts and you guys can either follow me or whatever. Again, the warm up is not from my program. I forgot to print the paper where I have the warm up and we already started. So next time I will have it. Ooh, strawberries. Yes. Pero, you are very welcome. Oh, the creative vibe. Is it lighting? Anyway, I'm gonna be watching the warm up. After I finish the warm up, then we're gonna do the regular workout. We're only gonna be using dumbbells and our body weight, and that workout will be from my program. So I will leave the whole details of the workouts in the description, but in the description box, just in case you want to do it later or anything. So let's get started. Start. One not complete. Now we're gonna use dumbbells for upper body.
Living in the city, friends trying not to see it. Need some blessings to my brain.
Sorry for that.
I don't know weekdays, drowning in the weekends. Just on the friends of mine. I got the champagne dripping from inside my spine. Credit cards to buy my heart. You know I never just it's not letting for you to let it go to my feet. Makes me calm, it's strip me down to my own. Don't know, face and now they call me. Like when my sheets strip me down to my own. I'm tired, yeah, boxing all my mistakes. All my dreams might be painful. See on my Sunday, outside of the one day.
1 minute.
Oh, my shawty,
I'm doing 10 reps, 1 minute rest.
I got my
3 times.
but from inside my sky, I'm really crossing my time. It's not for you to let it go to my feet. Makes me calm, it's really down to my heart. Oh, don't know, face without it calm. Like where my sheets really down to my heart.
In a minute. I said, we got to find it to it.
It makes me so loud. Please,
Need a clock.
need a clock. Breathe and raise me to love. It's nothing for you to let it go. Your mind makes me calm. It's straight me down to the heart. Don't know, face is how they call me. And where my sheets straight me to the heart.
10. Woo! I did it enough to pray to. Be sharing on Facebook. Woo! I feel it. Hello, everybody. Right. Do it. Last one of these sets of this exercise. One more. Ako muna. Kakain muna. Get down. You're gonna fall down. Kakain. You're gonna fall down and out. You wanna out? All right, next exercise. Bend over. I'm doing 10 to 12 repeats. Hello. Hola, hola. Let the haters hate. They're probably jealous that they are procrastinating and not taking care of their bodies. It's like the one that is going to talk is the one that left. Friends, hello. She's just from Florida. It's Puerto Rican in Florida. All right, bend over rows.
Can you wait for me? It's in the birthday. I'm to the other city. Wait for me. Wrap your dress in me, baby. Wait, now don't be sick. I will be dancing day and night. Now don't be sick.
I see other rows. There's one that is like this, but I think the one was supposed to be like this.
To move so fast, baby, I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And I waited so much time, living in the blur free lights.
Careful. You want to put down? Sit down.
Could we be a problem? Could we be the first and the second and the third? Yeah. I go my way now, I'm confused. I see it in the light.
Hello. I have no idea. I don't even know when the last time I weighed myself. Russia. Hello, from Florida, United States. You believe in God. I believe in something. There's something out there. That's all that matters. I need. She needs to do like a whole playlist on freaking Spotify. Her music is always a banger. All right, let's do the third one. Bad. Come on, come on. Yes. Oh shit! I had to switch up. I'm terrible with visuals. Oh, we got this. You're doing great, girl. Thank you. What did you do? I have to do push-ups. I used to be told about push-ups and then I was feeling it, and now we're back to square one. Give me a few months, and we got this. Woo! Uh, I used to make push-ups, bro. Okay. Can we do three? We can do three. I don't know how to explain it. We got five. Okay. Yes, I don't know.
So many things that I still don't know. It's time for me to move. I'm waiting right here between us. There's something I need to know. And I get this no place to be. Oh, it's still you. I'll be always time. Just some time of be fine. Yes, there was promise time. London, United Kingdom. Hello. Stop and like, thank you. Can you open your? This is not a channel for we're at. Working out and building that summer body, and I need to stop jogging and start again. Yes, there was promise time. When I think about it now, I know that's all. Always make it look so easy. 15 minutes, then you're crazy. Shit, I still have one more shit. Make it so easy. What is that? Yeah, I'll be always shine. Just some time of be fine. Yes, there was promise time. When I think about it now, I know that I don't. I love looking outside and seeing that they are still today kids playing outside in this freaking world full of technology. Get your kids to play outside. One more. I got this. I'm a fucking back. Come on. Sprinkled eyes. Please don't ask me twice. So I don't stop me crying. Don't you know? Don't you know? I'm just this real life. Just wanna get to the end of this. There's no cure. I did six. I was 25. I pushed a bonus. Just in this real life. I just wanna get to the end of this. Holy shit. So far, we have done dumbbell shoulder press. Then we did a bend over rolls, and we just finished the push up. I'm doing 10 to 12, and 3 sets of each. So now we're going to do dumbbell bicep curl. Under bar. Kindly give it like, yes. Thank you. New Orleans, hello. Thank you. You have a nice day too. Okay, bicep curls. I still have some place. What do you think? I lost everything. I was so ripped.
and tone. I guess I still have something because I have a baby that I carry on every day. Look at that. Yeah, baby, let's do some biceps. My little bit. Let's get her big. Okay, is this too heavy?
Just wanna fuck with me, I just wanna get the hang of this. And I know there is no God who can do it right then. I did it all. I just wanna feel this real thing. I just wanna get the hang of this. And I know there is no God. Drowning in body. I'm just in it for the
One more. If you can do them, no, you're gonna break more fibers. If that's what you want. You want to break those fibers because when they repair, they're gonna repair bigger because they're like, oh, we were too skinny, we're broke, so let's grow again and a little bit bigger. And that's how it goes.
oh, I just gotta know who you are. If I want to, I can say.
1008, 1009. I'm not sure what those numbers mean. Excellent. I don't know what. Yeah, 1009 completed. I'm doing one exercise at a time. I do an exercise, I rest for a few seconds, I do the second
Tell me what's the
because I'm coming back to it and I don't want to overwhelm myself with complicated things. We keep it simple, old fashioned. One exercise at a time. When we get the swing of things, we can then do two exercises. But yeah, so let me count your reps in a few seconds. So I see the four. I'm going like that. You are welcome. Okay.
The batteries on the oh no,
I forgot to put my glove.
I can't wrap my head around it.
Are you hungry again? Getting water. Ah. Okay, that is a go.
Tell me what's the whole baby. Make me a bold really crazy. But I think I'm losing it. Tell me where your heart is. You say it's all you being honest with me. I don't wanna go this very crazy. But I think I'm losing it. But I think I'm losing it.
That was 10.
I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it.
Oh, 11. I did an extra. Okay. 12. I did 12. I thought I did 10. My math is not mathing then. Okay, we have two sets of that one. We still have one more. I got 58 people watching me, bro. My Tony paid for them. You speak English? English and Spanish. I'm from Puerto Rico. Woo! I had to do it. Do you stream on Twitch? No. Maybe monetize. Good luck. Thank you. We're working for that money. Let's dance on it. We need money emojis over there. So you can monetize me. Okay, next workout. Tricep dips. I hate tricep. I don't know which one I hate more, the push up or the tricep dips. I'm glad I joined and said hello. I'm glad you did. Hit that floor. Very nice. Smile. Where you from? Puerto Rico. Bachata merengue. I tried. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this one. Woo! See, did it. Come back. Yeah. I need your support. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Okay. Feel that for oh yeah, every time I stretch it, my hands were like shaking. I heard a bit. Okay. Behind the head triceps. Oh, I think that one will be better. Let me try that one. Well, for that one, I think I will need a heavier one. But oh, wait. Let's see. Let's see. You feel it. I think I need because I'm feeling the way more in one arm than the other. So maybe that I feel better. Challenge. Yes, I like a challenge. We already did biceps. We did bicep curl, and now we're doing tricep. But we do it one exercise at a time because we just started getting back into my workout, and I don't want to overwhelm myself with going crazy too much. I want to allow myself to rest between each set. And after we get the hint of it, we can alternate. Okay. My toddler just put all of my food all over the food place. Look at it. The entire bedroom is full of books. Bueno, por ahí está, mami. Oh, she broke this one. You broke it. No, no, no. All right, I think we still have two more exercise. Two. Oh no, we have one more. Okay, we have the finisher. So that one is a plant. I need to see here. Because I need to hold on for 30 seconds. I think I did hurt. We need to do that workout. It's on fire. I have a workout in the background for the music, but she kills it with her playlist. Okay, pronounce bro. Bro? You should write the Indian woman, they are fun. I am a good sweet old man. Hello, Paul. Polly. Sweet. There is a loser. Let's treat everybody with respect. I'm ready to face my fears. I'm ready to go Corinthians. Really, bro? It's always been Latina for me. You know what is it? We got good taste. Hi, how are you? I'm doing good. We are in the last one. We are doing the finisher. Finisher, it's a plant. I'm counting until 30. If I feel after 30, I can do it. I just. Holy shit. One more. Are we done? I see you're having a nice conversation over there between each other. Uh, we love to. One more. We did it. Upper body, it's done. Well done, everyone. This felt really good, and I've really enjoyed today's workout. Please leave your feedback in the comments below to show your support, and if possible. Okay, it's time for cool down. Woo. Cool down. All right, we're gonna do the cool down. Share with your family and friends. Now let's take some time to cool down and stretch. My hands are shaking.
Nothing but fun. She's looking for a song, and I think you're funny. So feelings come from love. From the crowd. Thinking about all. Just looking for a good all. What's the come from love. I was thinking,
No! Can you put on face?
Welcome back, everyone. Get ready for a advanced here and Pilates at strength and lower body parts. Today, we're combining the best of both worlds: functional strength training and Pilates-inspired exercises to bring you a very complete full body workout that utilizes exercises that engage.
And that is a wrap. Holy shit, I am shaking.
Turn off the chats and get a fantastic view. I know the chats are like, huh? Hola, beautiful mama. Hello, hola. Great workout, Stephanie. Thank you. Excellent. Thanks. How can are you going? I'm doing good. Hey, subscriber, thank you. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm excited. We did the workout. The only workout I've been doing is my afternoon hikes. But I wanted my afternoon hikes to be the second one. It's like, have you heard about the 75 hard? Welcome back to chatting with us. Ah, chat to block out the view. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that detail. I was watching somebody's live stream and she was like down here and you cannot see her because the chat. So I always try to make sure I am up here. Oh, and your number. Yay. I got to screenshot that. American. Yeah. 75 hard. There's a challenge that is called the 75 hard. And it's 75 days, no BS. Of you have to do certain things, and of those things, you have two exercise a day. One of them can be inside, and it's like straight training or whatever exercise you want to do. And the second one has to be outside. It can be running, it can be hiking, your 10K steps, whatever it is, but the second one has to be outside. So basically, that's what kind of I've been wanting to do. I wanted to do like a mix of strength training. I want to do 5 days of straight training and 2 days of like Pilates or something like that. Look at that, bro. Um, and the second workout will be my daily hikes. Um, and it includes a certain type of diet. Includes a few things I don't remember. The water intake. And there's the another version where it's called the 75 soft, which is a softer one because 75 hard is that it's hard. That's why it's a badass challenge. Okay, stand up. No, thank you. How are you, sweetie? I'm doing amazing. How's everybody? Continue the workout. Just finished the workout. I did the whole full body. Like I did 50 minutes of workout. Pray looking figure. I hope the universe bless you with a good, kind hearted black man. Ah, that sounds good. Getting vitamin D and mixed conditioning. Yeah. I went to a new place for hiking today and the place was pretty, it was pretty good, but the weather was good. And one thing that it worries me about trying new places is that if it doesn't have trees, I'm gonna be walking on 85, 90 degrees with two kids, and that's not exciting. Um, so usually when I do hiking, I've been doing the same places because I already know like where I can have like treats and the girls are gonna be okay walking. But today when I came out, the weather was 70 degrees and I was like, 70 degrees, we can do sunlight. But when we got into the place, it went up to like 84, 85, and you can really feel the heat. But we did it. Love the energy. Thank you. Sun is the key to divine health. Absolutely. My life has completely transformed just with doing daily hikes. My daily hikes change everything. And now it's a must have. And I'm suffering for summer because I might not do it during summer and I'm frustrated. The only place I could go during summer are the springs, but they're full. You have to make a line and wait. You don't know how long. You had to wake up very early to just get the line to get into the spring. So we'll see how we can do this for spring. For summer. 5 more minutes, and then we'll be leaving. So I can finish my nighttime routine. I've been doing a new nighttime routine, afternoon routine.
I want to do some reading. I've been reading A Happy Pocket Full of Money, so I like to go outside with my plants and read, and also want to take a shower. So between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m., I want to take a shower, tidy up the house, and read a little bit because at 7 I'm already in bed. Not sleeping, but I'm already in bed. Yeah, kids are funny. If you ask they do you need bathroom, water, snacks, always say no. Yeah, I have a backpack where I have my. Actually, I take that big bottle of water over there, which I need because I'm thirsty right now. I always take like bananas, nuts for snacks. I take cards. I have cards because sometimes I find cute places that we can stop and sit down and play cards for a little bit. So I always have those in my backpack. I have binoculars. We have seen a lot of eagles and cool animals. I have binoculars. Obviously baby wipes. They come handy. My toddler once in a hike, she put her entire feet in the mud, like a year. That was fun cleaning that. For real, go to sleep like at 7:30 p.m. nowadays. I go to bed. I lay down in my bed at 7 so that way my body start winding down. At that hour, I take my supplements for sleeping, my melatonin, my sleepy tea. I do drink my sleepy tea every night. So my body starts to wind down. By 8 o'clock, I tell the girls, go to your bed, watch TV. By 9:30, my toddler is already asleep. And at 10, I allow my other daughter to go to sleep because I do wake up pretty early. I wake up around 5:30 a.m. because I want to have that first hour for myself. Um, yeah, I want to wake up early, read, journal, meditate, and I want to do that before my kids wake up. So, yeah, this was a really good live stream, guys. We definitely might do this more often. That's a good sleep schedule routine. Yeah. What I need to work with is managing better my morning because I'm having time for everything except the next thing I need to figure out it's like my computer work hour. I'm figuring out my workout, I'm figuring out my self-care routine, my health routine, my home routine, like tidying up, laundry, cooking. The only thing that I still haven't figured out, it's like my CEO hour, the hour in my laptop. Cause streaming, it's obviously are taking a lot of time. Workout streamings are popping out. It's because of the hour. I always knew this hour is better. I used to live stream at this hour, like 2 year and a half ago, like a year and a half ago. I used to live stream at this hour, and it was really good. It was at the hour I was cooking dinner. But my life was so different back there. It was more chill. I had more help. I was in a relationship, and I was in a honeymoon. What an idiot. Anyways, life change. I love how people always ask that same question because they want to attract attention. Like they are lacking. They didn't have attention when they were a child, so they come here and try to grab attention. Everybody give pratik pagaré 78 5 figure. Give them a shout out. Hey, we noticed you're here, Papi. You're doing stuff that way. You're getting two things done at once. Exactly. Like I did my workout, I stream it. So you guys gave me ideas. Like I was doing wrong, and somebody told me do the overhead triceps. I was doing the triceps wrong, and somebody said, "Hey, do the overheads," and I was like, "Ooh!" So you guys helped me, and we killed two birds in one. The views are growing. The views are growing. But I noticed that the when I go and check in YouTube Studio my watch hours, it has like a 5 day delay. So today I will see the watch hours until 5 days ago. And they're growing. I think at this point we might make it to the first 1,000 watch hours by the end of May. Which I have never ever made this much hourly. Anyways, like I'm at 600 and I had never ever been 600. I think the most was 400 and something. 462 I think it was the most I ever had. And I just been live streaming for like 2 weeks and a half and I already grew all of that. So even then run the TikTok at the same time. Three birds at once. I did thought about Facebook instead of TikTok. Um, I feel like Facebook is more serious than TikTok. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I need to figure that out. YouTube is a lucrative career, Stephanie. You do know bueno. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Paul, not my favorite YouTube. Facebook doesn't get you anything. It's just I don't just wanna remember, I don't just want views. I want potential clients. Like this workout that I did, it's workout of my program. So whenever I launch my membership website, if you want the whole circuit, you can join my membership website and over there you can have you're gonna have the PDF with the workouts, the video workouts and everything. So that's when you're gonna be killing two birds at one because you don't just want followers or views. You want, you want future potential clients. You want them to trust you and buy from you. TikTok gets you traction. I found it chaotic. I TikTok, I don't know. Advertising. I'm still not doing it because the website is not finished. So I'm starting now so that way I can start gaining organic traffic. People like they're gonna start watching me, they're gonna start seeing me doing the workouts, they're gonna be like, I like her, I know her. And whenever I finish, I already have an audience that I can be like, hey, if you like what you see and you want to join me or you want to, be part of my membership, I just launched a membership website because it's not launched yet. I just have a waiting list. It's my wellnesselixir.com and I have a waiting list, I think. Um, so yeah, that's why I'm not saying anything because I don't have where I'm gonna take them. I'm just keeping it quiet, and then I'm gonna be like, surprise! All these workouts are from the program. Hello, my name is Gideon. Hi, Gideon. I'm sorry to reach out like this. No introduction. I careful to reply to me. Oh, no. So anyway, we did an hour. That's what I want to do. I don't want to go too crazy with the stream because again, I have a routine, so I need to go take a shower, tidy up real quick, and read. I don't like TikTok, but it's okay. What I was thinking is like yesterday. What I did yesterday, I had this idea, more or less what you're saying. What I did was I live stream my live podcast. I did it from my laptop, so that way it was on this way on YouTube, right? So because I was doing my laptop on this way on YouTube and I was talking to YouTube, then I grabbed my phone and I put it on the side and I put the live stream on Facebook. And over there I said, if you want to join me the live stream, like see me in the face, and you want to talk with me, join me on YouTube. So that way I was sending people from Facebook to YouTube because they don't want to see me talking this way. They want to see me. And if they want to chat with me, I was reading only the chats from YouTube. So I kind of did that yesterday. Um, This makes sense, Polly. I'm gonna give TikTok a try and see how it goes. One of the people got 1.5 million views in 2 days on TikTok and rising. Holy shit. That's interesting. You never lose anything with try. If there's anything I've been doing over the past 3 weeks is exploring and trying. I've been seeing what works, what doesn't work, what feels aligned, what doesn't feel aligned, because I don't know. I don't know what works and doesn't work if I don't start and try. That's a reality. Like actually I had this idea, live podcasting, maybe that could be a good idea. I just came home, got my makeup and I did it. It's easier to train and have vitality on TikTok. Yeah, I know somebody. Maybe you're right. I should try it because I used to follow someone in Instagram. Instagram, it's cricket. Instagram, it's horrible. Instagram got so bad. It's so bad to grow over there. Anyways, I'm ranting. This person used to do Q&A on Instagram. And suddenly I stopped seeing that person and now I see him and he's on TikTok and he's a millionaire on his 50s. And what he does is he does a live Q&A on TikTok. And he did shift and he's a millionaire. He's a business coach. And if he made the transition to going from Instagram to TikTok, maybe it's because TikTok is actually better. You flatter me, Steve. Polly is a pro. I take his word. At this point, he's almost my manager. What shoes with your outfits? He just want to see my feet. We have a feet fetish over here. Hi there. Hi. You guys are keeping me over my bedtime. I guess I'm not gonna be reading today. Eric idiot. Why does Eric feels the need to come into my chat to say that shit? Like this is a religion free place. What part of Florida do you live? I am in Gator Town. The great hands. I'm in Gator Towns. I need to get Gator outfits. Go to Gator. Gainesville? Yes, sir. See, I'm in Gator Town. Well, that's all I had to say. Nice. I remember I used to say that Florida, I always knew I wanted to move back to the United States. And I used to say, Florida is the last place I'm ever gonna live. I hate Florida. I don't know what I was thinking, you guys. I'm obsessed with this place. Actually, after I moved here, like I moved here on June 6th, I think it was, or the 8th. And by April, I was like, I don't want to leave. I want to stay here. I'm not leaving. But I think it's because I'm all the way up to the north. If I was down there like Kissimmee, probably I would have hated it. I had this The vision I had of Florida was like very Latino, like Florida is full of Latinos, and I know I'm Latina, but I did not want it. I did not want it to be surrounded by Latins. I wanted the full American experience, full American culture. So, yeah, I did not want it Florida, but I ended up here because I had no other choice in that moment. And at first, I was not given an opportunity because I knew eventually I was gonna leave. Like if I was in a different situation, I would be leaving on January to another state. So I knew eventually I was gonna leave in like 2, 3 years. So I did not want to like dig my feet in here and fall in love with here. But I was missing something. I was feeling very lonely and I was struggling and I was depressed and a lot of things. So when I started to like really see Gainesville and see how beautiful it was, and it was like everything I love in one. Like Gainesville feels like a little forest. I feel like I'm in a little insurance forest. Like I'm in a little city inside a little forest. Does it make any sense? I don't know. Where were you before? I was in Puerto Rico. I'm from Puerto Rico. That is none of your business, bro. Yeah, and when I started to like really see Gainesville, I was like, I love it here. I don't want to leave. So I had to make a tough choice because I was supposed to be moving to different states for the next 12 years, and I realized I didn't want that. I was in love and I was like, yeah, I go anywhere with you. And then I was like, you know what? I almost 40. I have to do this for 12 years. By the time I have my forever home, I'm gonna be 55. That's when I'm finally gonna set up at 55. That's when I'm finally gonna meet friends, have a community. Holy shit, I don't think I want that. My three oldest kids are gonna be gone independent, probably with kids on their own. My youngest is gonna be finishing high school. So I'm gonna have my forever home and not have my kids running around. I don't want that. And when I realized I wanted to stay and I saw Gainesville, I fell in love with it. And now, for now, we're staying here. It makes sense. Hi, I lived in Orlando before I just moved to North Carolina. I understand how you feel. North Carolina, I have seen a little bit about it and it's cute. I at one point I was considering like exploring there and see how it goes. Um, but I ended here. Tampa, Tampa Bay. I'm at Tampa Bay. I've gone a few times and it's interesting, but I haven't explored it very well though. I only have done the big boardwalk. I ate on a restaurant of one of those hotels, and I have walked around, but that's been pretty much all I have seen of Tampa. But it looks cute though. Cali. I see you before, Jay. I think I saw you yesterday. You were here yesterday, right? Young cyber nerds. What you doing? I see your cute little toes. I see cute toes. I need to water my plants. Mommy. Dime. Hi. Hi. Why do you have to throw everything in the floor? I don't know. You don't know? I don't know either. I play. I play, Mom. I don't play. Mommy, can you do it? No? I need to put more water. Mommy. Mommy. In the summer. Uh, what's it called? Water the plants. Mm. Mommy, I'm so happy. Mommy, how was that thing? I'm making a water mess everywhere. Just not. It's not there. Place. I am here. I don't I'm tired. Luna has made a disaster. No. Yeah. No. I love my fairy lights. I like your positive energy. Thank you. You're confused. I swear I have seen that face. The profile photo. It's out of control. Never been to California. The only thing I don't like about Gainesville is that I have to drive like an hour and a half to go to the beach. And I love the ocean. I'm Puerto Rican and my house, I own a home in Puerto Rico and I go literally every morning, go outside in the balcony with my cup of coffee and look at the ocean. I had ocean view and a nice I was like up in a hill, so I will have like a nice view of trees. I will have a beautiful sunset. The moon will get out from that side. And over here, I will have the ocean. Mommy, I'm tired. And over here, I don't have an ocean. My dad is a surfer. My little sister is a surfer. Oh. Hi. Mommy. Yeah. You can spell it. Yeah. Hillsboro. No. I don't even know where that is. How was the hike? It was good, but I tried a new place and the place was super pretty, but that's a really big hike. It's a 6 mile and a half loop. Obviously, I didn't do all of that because I have kids with me. And it did not have shade. So we still walk for like an hour. It was less. It was probably like 50 minutes. But that's the problem I'm having at this time of the season. It's getting hot and hiking with kids. You have to make sure that you're hiking in places that are shadowed. But it was a really pretty place. Like earlier on spring when the weather was 70 degrees, it would be amazing to do that. Stephanie, a motorcycle, I was doing. Mhm. Oh my gosh. Now you're wishing you were only on 50 minutes away from the beach, huh? You don't know what you have until you lose it. I didn't appreciate the ocean until I don't have it now. India, hello. I don't have super chats yet. I used to have a very person. I used to have, I don't know, you can see it. I used to have the nose. I used to have my lip. No, okay. This one was my favorite. Everybody loved this piercing. But the thing kept falling down. In Puerto Rico, I will buy them for $1. So, and they would not fall down. They will last. And then I moved to Virginia and it fell down and I purchased a new one. The next day it fell down. I purchased a new and it was like $25. Can you imagine me buying a new piercing $25 every day? Like, no, I gave up. I got pissed and I never had it again. It was so pretty. I used to have the belly button, but I lost it. I think it was in my last pregnancy. My favorite childhood memory was I had a good childhood, I would say. Um at the beginning my dad was a single dad. Legally, it was my dad had me and my sister. And when he was working, we would stay at my great grandma. So we will play outside with avocados and panas. I don't know how you call that in English. Like we were playing outside in dirt. Um, and then at 5 p.m., my grandma will get out of work and she will stop at my great grandma's and pick us up. And then we will play in my grandma's house. Sometimes we will go to my aunt, my grand aunt grandma. Is that how you call it? Grandma aunt? I don't know. Um, she had a huge patio, horses. My uncle, who rests in peace, will give us ride in his horses. There used to be sheeps, there used to be cows when I was a little. Now everything it's either lost or Airbnbs. Um, we used to go to the woods to play. We were chased by cows one. I fell down from trees a gajillion times because I thought I was a monkey going up in trees. I was always invested in every activity possible, school activities, clubs, field trips. Um, my parents were religious, and I was always in all the church activities, singing, dramas, theater, everything. I had a very active childhood. Yes, shout out to them. My dad is a pretty badass man, I would say. He's a very badass man, very professional. He owns his own little businesses and yeah, the person I has the best memories. I mean, I grew up with my sister, so I used to do everything with her, obviously. We were always playing together. Then I started to have my friends and I was always in their homes or they were always in my home. We were in the same school and same church. So I was always with my friends since elementary school until we finished high school. Um, so I guess my childhood memories were with my sister and my best friends. It takes a village. I used to say that about my favorite YouTuber. I used pretty trans girl. I found that pretty offensive. An unexplainable problem or sadness that you always used to hide. I I knew that my birth mom, did not wanted me, so I guess it did hurt. to grow up without my birth mom, even though I my dad remarried when I was like 8 years old, and ever since they've been together and she raised me. Like I can say I did had a mom. I was raised by a mom who loves me and loves my kids. Um, but the reality is that when you're a kid and you know that your birth mom did not want you, it still stuck with you and it hurts, even if you had the best mom ever at the end of the day. And I think that it's a some subconscious block that I've been working with, because that makes you believe that you're not it, or you're self-sabotage yourself and limit yourself because you're gonna feel like you're not worth it. Like if your own mom hated you, how are you gonna be like something, if it makes any sense? Another thing I will say is that I grew up with Christian parents, and I always knew that was not for me, even though I do go to a church now. um but my beliefs were are very different. I see things very different than what they people from the church see it. Um and the fact that I was forced to do something that I did not want to has completely also create the person that I am right now. I hate being told what to do. I cannot tolerate that. I think this is why I also love being single. I don't like to be manipulated to what to do. I don't like asking for permission, and my dad was very strict. um and I always felt like I couldn't be myself. I was scared of my dad. Like he would not let me use makeup. When everybody in school was using makeup, he wouldn't let me cut my hair when everybody had the bob style. And that in that time, that was what it was. I couldn't have piercings. I remember one day I came so angry from middle school that I just put eyes on my ears and I just pierced it myself. Um, I couldn't have nail polish. I couldn't wear this. It has to be covered. I felt very ugly as a girl when I was in school.
Mm, hello, mommy. Mommy?
Oh, you look so cute.
I'm gonna. Bye bye.
Bye bye. You look beautiful. You're welcome.
Bye bye.
Yeah, it created this thing on me, like, oh, I rebel. After a certain point, I rebel. I was very rebellious, partying, drinking, smoking, and yeah, that was another story of my life. Yes, I have the best dad ever. Like, don't get me wrong. I can count on that man. Like, if something happens and I call him right now, oh, he's there. But as a parent now, it has shaped the way I parent my kids. And for me, when you want to do something, you're gonna do it whether your parents let you or not. And I have built a relationship with my kids where I talk about everything with them. Like, they never talked to me about not even my period. Like my aunt had to sit down with me and explain me, hey, you're a girl, you need to know these things. Because imagine me bleeding and the shock and the frustration that I would have as a girl, not understanding what was going on with my body. I still until today feel uncomfortable talking about certain topics in front of them. And I don't want that for my children. I don't I grew up feeling a certain way. And I remember when I moved to Virginia and I was living with my siblings and my birth mom, I after an adult, I tried to have a relationship with her, which it did not work. But they will talk about anything. My sister will tell her, "Oh, she had sex with this dude," and they will know when they were doing what they were doing. And I'm like, "Do you think I will ever have that conversation with my dad?" You know. So I have created the relationship with my children where I rather be there with them and know where they are at than have them hiding behind my back, getting drunk behind my back, or having unprotected sex behind my back and coming, with a disease or pregnant. And I want them to feel comfortable to ask me things. I was scared to ask my dad things. I want my kids to come to me and ask me. Like the other day, my son had a question about wine, and I answered it. He came to me like, and I answered him, and he's been having questions about many things. And I remember the other day they made a sexual joke, and the kids were like, "Is your mom there?" And he was like, "Yeah, my mom doesn't give a fuck." And he was like, the kid was like, "Your mom is so cool. If I say that to my mom or in front of my mom, she will beat my ass." um, yeah, I want that. I love having that type of relationship with my kids. It could be a generational thing because my grandma had my dad when she was 14. So he grew up with a very young mom. So I know he has, cuidado. I know he grew up seeing what it is to grow up with a single mom, a teenager single mom, you know. My dad was basically raised by my great grandma. So, and on top of that, he's a Pentecostal. He's these Christians that at that time they were very strict. They were Pentecostal. So that's two things that do not go well together. And he was going for what he thought it was right. He did not want me to end up being a pregnant teenager like his mom. I think i think she was forced, because I remember she said that I remember she made a comment about how she got tricked. Like she thought she was just going to this innocent date with this guy, and he ended up tricking her in her pants. I don't know, but she was 14 when she was pregnant with my dad. So I'm confused by the last one. I know. Anyways, you guys, I'm past my bedtime. Let's make my tea and at least drink my pills before I leave you for my shower. I guess I'm not doing reading, but it was nice. It was nice chatting. I like it. I don't have friends here to chat. You guys are my you guys are my besties. Okay. So every night I have my sleepy tea. I found them to be so light that I always have two. So I enter how do you call it? I have this duo, and then I have this duo. So I do one day and one day. So today I have this one. I don't have the patience to boil water. Polly left already. He's been quiet. I don't have the patience to boil the water, so I just heat it in the microwave. Talking about okay, so we got that. I always add two. The flavor is a little bit stronger and I don't get bored. I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good night. The monster. The monster? Where is the monster? I don't know. You don't know? Uh-oh. Be careful. And I will have my supplements. Yes, please. She always helps me. She always hold them, and then she will give them to me one on one. So I have vitamin D3 because when I did my blood thingy, I was depleted on vitamin D. I was almost anemic, so I'm taking iron, but iron it's good with vitamin C. You need to have vitamin C along with iron for better absorption. So we just have vitamin C and of course melatonin, vitamin iron, and I like to have magnesium because magnesium helps to calm the nervous system, supports nerves, heart, and bone health, supports muscle relaxation. So if you want to relax and calm down for bedtime, magnesium. I always have those five in the morning. Give me. Or thank you. Woohoo! Mommy. You're the best helper ever. Thank you. High five. You're a badass. Woo! And here we go. Hi, Raymond. I'm doing good. I'm just getting ready for bed. I'm gonna go and take a shower now and lay down. I always go to bed by 6, by 7. So I'm gonna make sure everything is tidy up. Exactly. Exactly. Mommy, all right, guys, I'm gonna go now. Thank you all for the chat. I do have Instagram. It's the same username of here of my YouTube. I am Stephanie L Lopez. All my info, social media, PayPal, everything. It's on the description of my channel, website, everything. But I'm gonna go now because I have 20 minutes to finish tidying up the house, shower, and lay my behind on my couch. So thank you everybody for being here. You're amazing. Love chatting with you, and I will see you tomorrow.